Hi, it has been a hot minute. Welcome to a brand new video. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Diane. I work in film and television as an on-set props person, but I'm also a self-published author. I have one book out currently. It's a little poetry collection called In the Interest of Letting Go, and links for that are down below if you want to check it out. And yeah, I make videos about my life and my writing process and all that stuff here on YouTube, and you're watching one of them, so subscribe if you like the vibe. Okay, it has been a little while. I think the last time I posted it was the beginning of May. Today is currently July 8th. I have not been posting mainly because I've been working. As I mentioned, I work in film and television. I've been on contract since February, and things just got quite busy, and I needed to focus on just getting through work. And of course, as always, as sad as it is, YouTube and writing and stuff is usually the first thing that I have to kind of set aside when things in my life get busy. Now, I wanted to do this quick little update video. I say quick little, but who knows? I'll try to keep it quick and little. Essentially, I just want to give you a little bit of an update before I kind of get in and start going back to doing regular vlogs and stuff, which I already have two, I think, filmed. One for sure is filmed, and then I'm still in the middle of another one. Vlogs are coming, and I am so damn excited. Okay, now first things first, let's talk about what has transpired between the last time I vlogged and posted and today. The first main thing, I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but I am in a new place. I had to move. That was one of the reasons I had to take a sort of impromptu hiatus from YouTube, is because while I was working full-time, long hours, I also had to move, and it was a lot. It was a lot. I did vlog a little bit here and there over the last 2 months, so any vlog footage that I have, I'll put it in, and you can watch that. But for the most part, I wasn't doing any vlogging because I was just trying to survive. So yeah, I am in my new apartment. I do have an empty apartment tour. I don't know if anyone's interested in any sort of like apartment tour stuff. I did want to do like moving vlogs. Again, I have some footage from moving, but very little. I will be doing like kind of, I don't know, decorating vlogs. Basically, things are still very disorganized. I'm not settled in yet. Very much not settled in. So there will be some of that if anyone's interested. And if anyone wants to see like the empty apartment tour thing, I do have that in a video on my Patreon if you're interested. But I will be documenting me kind of settling in a bit more and just, you know, what's going on here. I'm trying to make this place as cozy as possible. The move was definitely a bit stressful for me just because I was not prepared for it. Like I wasn't planning on moving this year. It was a little bit stressful in that sense, and then with working, and it's been hard on me. It's been a little hard. Now that I'm in here and I'm getting a little more settled, I am feeling better about the place in general. So I'm feeling good, and I'm excited to kind of make this place cozy. I don't know how long I'm gonna be staying here. I do like to kind of like settle in for a bit. Like I'm definitely not the type of person that like moves every year once the lease is up. I settle in. I was at my old condo for 6 years. I get comfy, okay? So I want to make this place as comfy as possible. I'm not absolutely in love with it, and I'm hoping that that'll change as I get more settled in, but we'll see. I do like it, and it's definitely, I'm feeling better about it, so I'm hoping that it'll just keep going in that trajectory, and I'll just really love this place. So yeah, basically I spent most of May just working and then packing up my old apartment. The good thing was I started my lease here in May, even though I was still living at my old place. I had to move out by the end of May, so I had access to this place all throughout May, which really helped with the move. It would have been so difficult to have to do everything all in one day, and it would have been really difficult. So I'm really glad that I had access to this place for that month. I was able to come in, do a deep clean. I changed one of the walls. There was this not so great wallpaper on one of the walls, so I had someone come in, take it off, repaint it, and I moved in slowly over the month. I brought most of my bins over, and then I did spend a morning at the end of May, near the end of May, where I brought over my big stuff. And so I've been living here since June 1st, essentially. What else happened in May? May was definitely a difficult month in a lot of ways. I feel like I've been in a very rough emotional state for a while, and May, like moving, it was so weird. Like moving out, I was sad. I feel like I haven't exactly processed. There was this sadness because, as I said, I wasn't ready to leave, and it was just, I don't know, that was my first condo. That was the first place that I lived on my own, and so it was a special place. So that was a bit heavy, but also it was like weirdly, I felt weirdly numb. So working full time, moving out, having to deal with the emotional part of that, but then also like the logistical part of that was a bit stressful. As well in May, actually at the end of May on moving day, one of my rats, Cosmo, did pass. He was sick. I can't remember if I mentioned this in the last video, but he had a really bad respiratory infection, and because he's a bit older and stuff, he didn't quite pull through. He got a little bit better, and then he deteriorated pretty quickly. And so he did pass near the end of May, which was really sad. The saddest thing for me was seeing how Goose, my other rat, how his behavior changed for a little bit after Cosmo died. Goose is the more outgoing one. Like, he was a lot more comfortable with me. He was the more outgoing, friendly one. But after Cosmo died, his energy was so different. He like didn't really want me to pet him. And before, when I'd give him a treat, he would just like grab it and eat it there right beside me. But for a while, when I was giving him a treat, he would like take it and like run and hide to eat it. And he had never done that before. He just didn't do that. He would just grab it and eat it. So I knew that he was just, I don't know, he just seemed almost a little like timid. Like, he just seemed really, I don't know, he was really off. And it made me so sad because I could tell that like he was sad. Like, he was sad. He missed Cosmo, and that's just like, I mean, they grew up together. They've spent every second together since they were born, essentially. So he really felt that loss, and that makes me so sad. He's a lot better now. He's basically back to his normal self. I've been doing this thing lately that he seems to like. When he lays in his hammock, I'm able to like put my hand in there, so I essentially cup him. I'm trying to kind of mimic that feeling of, because they always used to sleep together, like they sleep on top of each other all day. So I've kind of been trying to give him that feeling again of like having someone near him, and he seems to like it. He's just so cute. So yeah, that happened in May, and that was a bit rough on the emotions. It's not something I needed. I feel like a lot of things were happening at once, and it was quite sad. But Goose seems to be doing better, and I'm doing everything I can to make him comfortable and happy, and yeah. Otherwise, in May, on a lighter note, I did have my dad's birthday. There was Mother's Day. I think there was another birthday celebration, but I can't remember. I have no concept of time right now, so I might bounce around a little bit. I did go see Pirates of the Caribbean with like a live orchestra with Jesse and Allie at some point. I'm not sure. That was really fun. I liked that a lot. I hadn't watched Pirates of the Caribbean in many years, and honestly, it made me, like, I left there being like, should I write a pirate story? Like, a part of me wants to do that. Anyway, that was really fun. And then I know for a fact in June there was like a barbecue at my cousin's place. We celebrated my cousin's birthday. I also had a live stream with Kayla, which was really fun. We were kind of just celebrating a little over 6 months of our poetry books being out.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Diane and I also both write longer books that are far longer than poetry collections that we would both like to publish at some point. So for both of us, it was like publishing this poetry collection was a really great way for us to share another form of our art that we really enjoy, and also such a smaller task than like publishing a novel, I would say. Like, the process is a lot less intense than publishing a full-length novel, and I think, yeah, we both wanted to kind of like get that experience and get that practice and see what it was like, while also releasing, this other version of our art that we enjoyed.
So that was fun. I can have that link down below if you want to check that out. Near the end of June is when we finished shooting at work. I'm still technically working right now, but these are wrap out days, so it's not nearly as intense as the shooting days. But at the end of June, I did go on a mini writing retreat, like girls weekend thing. I did have to go a day late because work got extended for another week, so it kind of threw off my end of June plans. But I do have a vlog coming out of that weekend and stuff, so you'll see that in the next vlog. And yeah, that's basically it. I mean, there's a lot of little things, but mostly like the overarching thing that I did was move into my new place, move out of my old place, and work. Okay, that was my life, was just like sleep, work, move. Now let's talk about Ben. Okay, where am I with Ben? What has happened over the last 2 months with Ben? For anyone who doesn't know, Ben is the contemporary novel that I've been working on, and I'm currently on draft 5. So in my last video, I had just received feedback from my developmental editor, the manuscript critique, and I loved it. It was so good. It was so good. I can have that video linked down below if you haven't seen it, but it was amazing. And I think in that video, I also kind of mentioned what my plan was going forward for Ben, like when I wanted to start writing draft 5 and all that stuff. I obviously, because of work and stuff, have not quite stuck to that schedule, but I'm catching up, okay? I think we're getting back on track. So since that video, I have finished the read through, which I loved it. I loved reading through it. That was my favorite read through so far, even though there's still quite a bit to do. Quite a few things I need to tweak developmentally for sure, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get this book to a place where I can finally share it. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait. But yeah, I have done the read through, and in the upcoming vlogs that you'll see, I finished the prep work for draft 5. I'm mostly finished. Wait, am I done? I'm mostly ready to start draft 5, which I'm very, very excited about. And yeah, that's basically what's been going on. My plans going forward. Okay. I want to get back into Ben full steam ahead. I want to get back into creating YouTube videos and connecting with the community. I really just want to be entirely consumed by my creative life again. I want to prioritize my Patreon and my community on there. I have some thoughts about my Discord. I want to prioritize my website and writing blog posts, and I finally sending my first newsletter. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do, and I'm so excited to now, after the end of next week, I'll have a lot more time again. I'll be officially done work. I am going on vacation for a few weeks, so that'll be fun. I'm excited about that. We'll see how that affects my creative life. I think it's still gonna be really good. I'm definitely gonna be vlogging. I'm gonna be working on my book. That's the plan anyway, and I feel like it'll just be good for my soul in general. It'll be good for my soul, which is very important because my soul needs it. My soul needs it, okay? I think it's gonna be a very healing, recharging time. So stay tuned for those travel vlogs because they will be coming. But yeah, in general, my priority now is going to be my creative life and then also my home life, like settling in and really just grounding again and getting organized. Like I have my bullet journal here, and the last time I used it was April 15th. I just haven't, I let Jesus take the wheel, and we're here now. And now it's my turn to take the wheel again and feel in control and grounded, and it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I'm so grateful for where I am right now. I'm grateful that I have the time and space to focus on this stuff again. I'm so grateful for you, for being here, for hanging out while I went on a hiatus for 2 months. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to have vlogs coming out very, very soon, and I'm really looking forward to creating a new routine in this new place, I like my neighborhood. There's, it's really nice. There's a really nice park close by. I need to touch grass. I need to touch grass so bad. I just need to lay in it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I wrote some things down that I wanted to mention, but I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff. Oh, hang on. Let me double check because I did post something on my Instagram maybe 2 weeks ago or something asking if anyone had any questions because I was going to be filming this. I think I've answered most of the questions. Some people asked how's the living situation, how did the move go and stuff. It went, and I'm feeling okay. Will we get move-in and decorating vlogs? Not so much the moving in, but definitely the settling and decorating. We'll get a bunch of that because things are not settled or decorated in here. I did put this up, although it's not fully up, as you can see, very recently because I needed coziness. This is from my old apartment, so it just had that familiar, comforting feeling, and I really needed that. So a little bit of decorating, but still so much to do in here. How are you? I'm okay. I'm feeling very grateful. I'm feeling very fortunate, and there's still a lot going on, emotionally. I'm still very exhausted, but I'm feeling hopeful, and I just feel really lucky, and I'm feeling very grateful that I can now focus more of my time and energy on myself and healing and processing and my creative stuff. Working on Ben, doing YouTube stuff, connecting with the community, that really gives me life, okay? When I'm far away from those things, I honestly feel like I'm shriveling up. I'm shriveling up and blowing away in the wind. That's how I feel. This is life-giving to me, so thank you. Thank you for being here. Do you schedule a writing time or just write when you have the time? I don't have a strict schedule currently, especially not while I'm working. But I do try to prioritize it. I try to make time for writing as often as I can, or working on my book in general as often as possible. It's become a thing where it's I just need to do it. I don't feel good if I don't. So I don't really schedule it, but I do try to make time for it. What writing project are you currently working on? Still, Ben, my contemporary novel. Yeah, how'd your move go? How have you been? Current song obsession. What is my current song obsession? Let's look at the last song that I added to my library, which is Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. Definitely have listened to that song quite a bit. Most recently, I went through a very intense phase where I was listening nonstop for days. On repeat, I was listening to Stick Season by Noah Kahan, and I have recently gotten back into that a little bit. So I've been listening to that one a lot. What's something you've done for yourself lately? What have I done? I mean, anytime that I kind of prioritize the things that bring me joy, I feel like that's something that I'm doing for myself. So working on Ben, getting back into vlogging, editing vlogs. I really love editing my vlogs. I love vlogging and video editing. I love creating these videos for you. And for me, I love it. I've also been prioritizing my health in terms of like following up with doctors and stuff, and like trying to get appointments and all of that, which always kind of falls on the wayside while I'm working. So I have been doing that. I've been prioritizing getting that in order, which feels very, very good. Yeah, I think those are all the ones that I haven't already answered in the video. I'm really happy to be back, and I can't wait to connect with you guys again. I have missed this community so much. I've missed my creative life. I've missed all of that, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get back into it. It makes me really happy, and I'm so looking forward to what's to come with this channel and with my book and my life. I'm feeling very hopeful. I'm feeling very hopeful. But yeah, let me know how you're doing. My God, please comment down below. Talk to me. I miss you. I really hope you've been well. Let me know how your writing's going. It's July camp, so let me know how that's going. Let me know your projects are going. Let me know what you've been reading, watching. Tell me everything. Okay? I hope you're ready to see more of me, because you are going to be seeing more of me. Thank you so much for watching, and if you got to the end of this video, comment down below, stay gold, because you are golden. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.